Josh was
Now we're recording.
Oh, we weren't
Oh,
recording.
we weren't recording?
Evidently, I didn't hit the play button hard enough.
Oh, shit.
Sorry about that.
No
It's all
worries.
good. So we got a mark again.
Yeah. All right. We'll just start over. What's up?
Yeah.
Dream Team's back.
Dream Team.
we upgraded ourselves to
Yeah.
the Dream Team. We are now the what
we riffed through that the first time,
Right.
and it was...
well, because the Olympics are happening right now. David, what's
they
that?
might be over,
Or wait, what
actually,
year?
but-
What year was that? Yeah, they probably are.
Wasn't Michael Jordan on it?
No,
So
there was the Dream Team.
the Dream Team. Michael Jordan was on it.
That was
right?
the 92
No,
Olympics.
thank
92
you.
Olympics?
That's what I was looking for.
Right. No, I was trying to pinpoint like the decade.
Who all was on it? Oh, we went down in the time. Because if it's got...
Oh.
So you're going...
What the...
I don't know.
We'll get there.
This is the Dream
We're
Team.
learning new things
is-
There
about-
it goes.
Yeah, we're
It's
learning
a-
how the...
we're figuring it out.
This isn't our first time.
No.
Well, if it was our first time, we'd be getting mad. We're just like delightfully having
Yeah, no, we're
conversation
just
and
like,
just
"Yeah,
making it a part of the.
We're figuring it
Like,
out.
whatever.
What are you going to do?
We're
I
the
mean,
Dream
like,
Team.
I could try to salvage the audio off the camera, but it sounds like garbage. And it's the first minute of the
This
podcast.
is
You
good
can't leave
content.
that in there because that's where people
Dude,
leave.
this humanizes
It
us.
is. We're humans.
Yeah.
And
We're amazing, but we
we're-
are
yeah.
we are still humans, just like you.
right.
Yeah.
Didn't remember if we said this, but I was out of town. And
you
so-
were out of town last week.
Yep.
That's why Maricha came on.
Mm-hmm.
David was here. They tried the Bush Latte apple.
Mm-hmm.
Gave their reviews. Nothing but rave reviews.
Nothing but that's
Oh,
good.
so
That's
it's
good because
quality
this is
beverage.
vegan. Did we check if it was vegan or did you guys just like crack
We-
it open and not check?
I
Maricha
think all
didn't-
alcohol's vegan.
She didn't check. I think she just
I don't think
trusted-
it doesn't say on the can. I don't know. Bush should do something weird.
If any
like put
beer
some-
is not vegan, it's
Not
fucking
vegan.
Bush.
There's some animal byproduct. They're like, yeah, we soak the barley in bacon,
Ooh, bacon barley beer.
bacon barley beer,
There's probably that in Portland. I guarantee someone's put bacon in beer here.
bacon oil.
There's no way they
the,
haven't.
The CBD oil I have for Bucket is bacon flavored, and I tasted it, and it did taste like
Is it good?
Tastes like bacon.
it's human grade, but it's for
Uh-huh.
they'd made like dog friendly flavors. There was peanut butter but it said human grade, and I was like, let's see. Like, yep, I gave it a.
Have you ever
human grade.
Have you ever eaten a dog treat that was like, ooh, this is good?
I used to eat dog
No.
food when I was a kid, and I remember what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Kibbles and bits is what I would eat. I remember I didn't like the white ones. There was like little white pieces, but I liked the red ones a lot. And I love, there's a joke. It's not my joke. I think it's a Dave Chappelle joke where
Okay.
he's like, it's from the Chappelle show where he says like, I love dog food. Tastes exactly like it smells. Delicious.
Oh,
have
was
to-
that
it's
the
delicious.
the crackhead
I
character?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Tyrone
Tyrone
joke.
Biggums.
But you know what? It tastes exactly like it smells. But
Huh.
just a crunchy version of what it smells like.
Gross.
Um,
I never tried dog food. I remember I never had a dog, but I would take care of the neighbors' dogs from time to
and
time.
you never were tempted?
No. I definitely wasn't. I would open the treats. They smelled almost like beef jerky.
Did you? I might have
But
a dog
not-
treat in my pocket you could try.
I think I'm
You just,
good.
you just got to smell it.
This is the beef flavored one.
Yeah, I'm going to take a...
That one came out of my pocket though.
That's not the main issue.
Bucket, do you want it? See, tell
It's
us how
a-
it tastes, bud.
It's for dogs.
Delicious.
I'm a person.
Those taste like nothing. They barely taste like anything. But dog food's a little more flavorful.
This is not the issue. It's like, oh, it doesn't... That's not
They
my
could do
problem
better in the
with-
taste department.
That's not the reason.
You were never
That's not
curious?
the root of my aversion.
I-
I'm
What's
saying.
the root?
The root is it's fucking dog food. It's not people food.
Okay.
It's
cat
not going to make
food?
you
I know
sick.
you're a
It's just-
cat person. Have you tried
No,
cat food?
most certainly not. I looked at it and I was like, that's not for me.
I mean, I didn't keep eating it. I kind of stopped after
good.
after my teenage years. I don't know when I stopped. I just know that, like, I think I got bit by my dog once, like a warning bite.
You were
For stealing
eating
its food?
so much dog food that your dog had to
"Stop it!"
bite you. Your dog was the one that had to tell you that was a bad idea.
It's my dog. Not my
Jesus
mom.
Christ, dude.
I don't think my mom was aware of it until I told her that the dog bit me, and she was like, "Why did he bite you?" And then found out that it was because I was eating his dog food.
Oh my God.
It was on the floor, and that's
It's
you
a
know,
rough day as a parent.
yeah, because you didn't have dogs growing up when you're little.
No,
it's
but-
just right there. It's a bowl of food. I mean, you drop your Cheerios on the floor. It's like whatever.
But Cheerios are good.
And
And they're for people.
It's on the floor. It's free game.
It's on the floor. It's it's game.
Jesus.
You gotta beat the dog to the floor food.
The funniest is when you don't have your dog. Like, so I didn't have my dog for a couple days. And I'll just be eating something and I'll just let it drop on the floor. And then I'm like, oh, I actually have
No,
to
you're
pick
just
that up because it's going to
throwing
be
shit
a
on the
few
floor?
days.
Because you're just like,
That's
hell
going to
yeah.
attract mice. David, have you tried dog food?
No, but I've just I was just thinking about it recently because I remember back in my church youth group, someone brought some. They looked like little mini hot dogs, but they're like dog
Treats?
sausage treats.
Yeah.
And they were passing them around, and people were like, "These are actually surprisingly good." And they're like, "David, you want one?" I was like, "Hell no!"
They were like,
"Heck
"These
no!"
are
This church. My word, I shall not.
Yeah.
No, that's.
You don't want to mention hell while you're in church, which is like
Yeah.
the main place.
I remember someone somewhere, something a long while ago was talking about sausages and how those were good. I've never eaten a sausage. Those are just like little cookies, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, are they dog food?
Yeah, they're dog
Yeah,
treats.
dog treats.
They're like gourmet cookie dog treats, I think.
No, these people
They just
are all out of their
most
mind.
of the dog treats that I've tasted, because I was just like, I don't know, I'm feeding it to my dog. Why would I not? Why would I give him something that I wouldn't eat?
Because he's a dog and you're a person.
Is that weird logic?
Yes.
I'm a crazy person.
I think,
Yes.
I think dog food should.
Be eaten by dogs.
First off, I think if dog food tasted like human food, then dogs would be much less likely to beg for our food because they're like, oh, it's just like my food.
it just tastes like my food. Bucket's dog food's very flavorful. Yeah, not bad.
But that's the thing about dog food is that's all it is flavor because dogs don't savor food and they also don't really taste as much as we do.
Yeah.
Their taste
the
is just an
smell.
extension of their smell and they can smell
So that's
really
why it
strong.
smells exactly like it tastes.
Yeah.
probably.
So to a dog, they're just like, this is amazing.
Like, oh, it smells so good.
Yeah.
And that's all I care
it's
about.
just a really strong smell flavor
Okay.
because dogs they're not like, ooh, chicken.
Chicken and rice again. Ooh, wild boar. That's what I feed him.
You feed him wild boar.
Yeah, it's dog food made of wild boar.
Wow.
There's another one that's venison. It's this, and then
Sounds
there's
expensive.
a duck one. It is expensive, but when you're feeding him a half a cup of it two times
he's a
a
little
day,
guy. He doesn't take a lot.
we can swing that.
You don't need to buy.
It's
in
like
bulk.
$30 for quarterly that I spend on him, which I guess is a
enough.
lot for dog food, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, this is a weird thing. So you mentioned you aren't, because when you're a church person, you're not supposed to say hell, right?
Yeah.
In vain? Like, how are you not supposed to say it? Because you can say it in conversation.
Yeah. You can
Right.
be like, oh no, Uncle Steve's going to hell.
Right, because he's gay.
Yeah. Let's pray for Uncle Steve. He's going to hell.
In that context, yeah, you can say that all day in
Uh-huh.
church. Old going to hell, Steve. But you couldn't say hell no,
Yeah. No, that's a curse.
even if it was like, do you want to go to hell? And you were like, hell no.
They'd be like, watch your language.
Would they tell you that for saying like, "Oh my God"? That's a big one too, right?
that's a
they get.
that's a go to detention
Oh,
level
wow.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they get pissy about
That's a
that.
no. It's such a silly thing to be. 'Cause That's not even what the context of the Bible is. I think it's just
Yeah.
like don't curse in the name of the Lord. But in that case, it's just like saying "Oh my God." You're just saying "Oh my God." Like who gives a
Like, what if it's a good thing?
Yeah.
Like what if it's your reaction to the best thing happening?
My God, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're praising God.
You're praising him.
He was your first thought when you were
Yeah.
astonished by
Like-
something. It's
like the whole time you're on
I think
mushrooms, you're
that's
just like,
actually
oh my
super
God.
supportive of God.
God
if you
is
say,
in
"Oh
That's
my
what I
God" all
said
the time, you're saying God
a lot on mushrooms.
Did you?
I was like, oh my God. This is wild stuff.
Some wild stuff. Oh God, I love you. I love you. Love everything. Oh, this is a fun conversation that we're having.
It is. I've never done mushrooms.
Me
That's
neither.
okay.
But we'll do it, and then we'll talk about it on the podcast.
I don't
We
think
got
we
some
will.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolates.
I'm gonna get some of those.
We're gonna microdose.
After I
I'm
come down from. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm not hungover, but it
What'd
kind of
you do?
feels like I just got sunburned by the pool drinking too many Bud Light seltzers.
That sounds awesome.
It
Where
is.
did you do that, Bjorn?
Yeah, because that was not in. That was
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
other
in the
part.
first take.
I was in Las
My bad.
Vegas.
It's all good, dude.
You're a great producer.
We can
David.
make a couple of funny jokes about having done multiple takes, which is funny to me.
Yeah. We actually. Yeah, we do
We-
multiple takes of the
oh,
same material.
Absolute professional.
We only
over here.
picked the best one.
Yeah,
No, this is
the
fully
good one.
scripted. We wrote these words out on a
All this.
notebook.
We have a teleprompter behind
Yeah,
there
we
that
do.
we're reading it from.
Mine's over there because
Yeah.
that's about the angle I always look.
I was
My
in
mom
Las
gave
Vegas
me
for a
that
couple
feedback.
days.
She said that she wanted me to look at the camera.
Okay,
more.
we can look at the camera more.
But it's like weird to talk to you, but like be like, "Hey, Bjorn," you know. It's like that
Meh.
feels weird. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm
So I was in
derailing
Las
this.
Vegas.
Las
I
Vegas.
was in Las Vegas visiting the city. No, I wasn't visiting. Or am I? I don't know. That's a confusing thing.
Well,
to
you
start.
don't live there, and you
I
were
don't
there,
live there.
so you were technically
I
visiting.
guess I was visiting.
Yeah.
We stayed downtown because we were watching my friend Josh Floorhog was recording his
Friend of the pod.
friend of the pod. Yeah, he's been on the pod.
Been on the
He was our
pod.
first
It's our first celebrity guest. Yeah.
first celebrity guest. He was recording a special and it was really, really fun. I was like, you know what? I am tired of being in Portland. You know, it was really nice to get out of Portland, even though it was a really, really hot. But it was like going back.
Well, it's
and
going to
it
be
was
102 here
I
in
know.
a couple of days. So
Yep. So I got that. Well, we've got a pool that is working, and I am an adult that can buy Bud Light seltzers. So that's my
There
plan
you
for
go.
those days, and I'll be working a little bit. Anyway, I was there. It was really fun. Very stressful for me. I think I have some social anxieties. Like, I don't like concerts. I like concerts where I can sit down, or like I like going to concerts at the Aladdin and sitting in the top back. Like,
Yep.
I like being back there, just
100%.
hanging out. No one.
Yeah.
There's like a divider. It's a whole thing. I'm a little weird about being touched sometimes.
No, I am 100%. I might have written a bit about this a couple years ago.
You did.
Yeah. You're right.
And here's
We're
the
right
thing.
on this. Concerts suck when
well,
there's just a
I was-
pool of humans.
See,
It's
I was
icky.
okay with it because I would pretend I was okay with it because society's like, this is the thing that everybody likes to do. I love Fish is so much better live. Like, no, I'll listen to their live
Yeah.
album. Like, I don't need people touching me to make
No.
this album better.
No, it's not.
To me, that's
I-
worse. I don't want anybody touching me while I'm listening to the album. I don't need that.
David, what's your opinion? Concerts?
Yeah, I was talking to you guys about this a while ago. I went to one of my friends from high school. He was doing a show in Kelly's Olympian a few weeks ago,
Okay.
and I'd never been to Kelly's for a music thing, so I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I went, and it's like it's standing. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing I love about comedy.
Is you
It's
sit down.
always seated.
Uh-huh.
Although it sounds like your thing wasn't. Like were you-
was.
Okay, so
It was
why did you say
seated.
you hate concerts? Was it just a point you were making about?
I was gonna say because just the city,
Oh.
it was just so many people.
Yeah.
And we were on Fremont Street, and the show was on Fremont Street, and so like we went there, and it was just like there was no pandemic happening. It was very crazy, and I was very
Yeah.
uncomfortable with that because and people are like giving you weird looks for having a mask,
Oh,
but like. And it was probably like, if we were to say percentage of the audience, the crowd that had masks, it would be me. That's it. No one else. No.
oh wow.
But when you went in the casinos, you had to put a mask on, and security was pretty on top of it. Like if you weren't wearing one, they did not let you through, or they would hand you. They'd be like, you have to put this on, and they would just like put it on, or you have to
hand
leave.
you a mask, or you were back out the door.
Yeah,
nice.
I went to a really big casino, and they even did that. There was somebody that I was with that like didn't have a mask on, and security came very quickly. I'm sure. I mean. I lived in Vegas, so like I've experienced a lot of security situations. Like once I had my hood up and I was walking through the casino and I got surrounded by security and they were like, "Sir, you have to take your hood off." I was like, "What?" Because I had just gone to a movie and it is freezing in the movie theater. Pro tip: when you go to the movies in Vegas, bring a hoodie.
Yeah,
it is like
every movie
so
theater
cold.
though, or like a lot of them.
I
I remember that in Montana, all the movie theaters,
like,
they cranked that AC like crazy.
I always
like
had to wear
61.
that. It was
Just freezing it.
I don't know. I just like got out of the movie. I didn't think about taking my hood back down, and they made me do that. But now you weren't allowed. It's wild because you weren't allowed to cover your face, have any kind of face coverings in the casino previously.
Oh, and now it's masks required.
Yeah, unless you're smoking or drinking, which is everyone.
So people are
it's kinda
probably
weird.
crushing it at poker tables right now.
Right, just like covered. Their
Like
whole
everybody
face.
just wears their mask and puts on some sunglasses and just sits there looking.
Yeah.
Got a poker face.
So
actually, they're probably still mostly losing.
Yeah,
that's
they
how that
probably
game works,
are.
But somebody's winning.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah,
So
concerts stink though.
Yeah.
Back to the concert because it's crowded. You're standing there, and there's sort of this expectation that you're supposed to be moving around. Like you can't just like stand still. They're like, "Is something wrong with you? Can I get you a drink?" Like people, like some guy asked me, "Like, do you want one of our shots?" Like, no. I just want to sit. I want to sit here and watch my friend play. But the thing is it's also the thing about concerts is they're loud.
Yeah.
Yes. Very.
Earplugs,
They're all
dog.
they're a necessity.
Totally.
Are we all shameless earplug people at
Totally.
concerts?
No.
I think we're all on the same page on concerts.
Yeah, I'm an earplugs guy.
I was like, oh, this is awful. I obviously I want to come to support my friends, but it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like there's people who like this is like their life. They go to concerts. They go
like
up to the
deal.
front. They're jamming. They're pushing people around. They're having a time, and I am not that at all. Like I am glad that our thing, stand-up comedy, is not that. Because it's like if I were like a drummer, I would just be, that's like the environment I'd be in all the time.
Yeah, but still, you'd just be on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
being
if I'm
on
like watching
stage
my
for that
friends who
seems
are
like it could
playing
be
or
fun.
something. Like
suppose.
it's just like I don't know. I'm just glad that I don't have to go to concerts all the time.
I'm like even kind of uncomfortable sometimes in audiences, just in general. I'm not an audience guy. I like don't love it. I'll go. I'll tolerate it, but
I like a comedy audience. Like sitting in the audience at the comedy
that's
club.
better.
I
but
like
it's
that.
still not. I'm just being honest.
I like a comedy hang, and I like to be. I don't mind an audience as long as I have like an easy exit, in case I want to just like leave and hang.
Totally.
Yeah, I think I'm actually right there with you guys.
So, the reason I brought the concerts up is because that's what it was like. That's the best way
It was
to
just
describe.
packed.
Yeah, everything was just
Packed room, people everywhere. Just
Yeah, the show wasn't as packed. I mean, because we were at tables and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was cool. It was cool being there. And then a couple other friends of the pod. My buddy Tommy Ryman was there too.
yeah.
He came.
Hey,
Yeah.
Size 10. Do you have a name for the people who've been guests on Size 10?
No, but yeah,
A
he
tenor?
was a guest. Yeah, tenor.
Tenors.
He was a tenor.
Yeah, he's a tenor.
And then my other friend, Ted Evans, was also there, who I hadn't seen in a long time. And
Hey, Teddy.
yeah, we'll have to have him on the pod for sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
He might come out here.
He a comic?
He is a comic. He opens for Nick Swartzen.
Oh, cool. Is he out of Minneapolis still?
He's in Minneapolis now. He moved back there during the pandemic because he was in LA.
Oh, okay,
But
cool.
he's moving back to LA in like October or something.
Nice.
So.
Just like everyone else.
Yeah, yeah, just like everybody else.
It's like Portland's funniest person.
Yeah, I love that. That's hilarious.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think he
that's
totally
funny thing
deserved it though.
That happened. You made it to the finals in
I
this
did.
locals contest that means a lot to everybody.
Yeah,
in
no, it's super
town.
important. I'm pretty much a celebrity now, but
Yeah.
no, I still maintain that I made it to the finals somewhat on a technicality.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of there were 3 comics in my semifinal round
There were four.
there were 4 that went overtime, 3 that are absolutely way better than me.
Professional.
Like, get paid to do comedy.
yeah.
Been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years, you know, and they all went overtime, so they disqualified. And
Them.
so,
And
yeah,
you
they
didn't.
did. And I did my time and then left.
But have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that ice skating clip of the guy in speed skating, where there's this group? He's so far behind
Yeah.
that he's not involved in the crash that happens because someone like is speed skating on the inside and takes everybody out.
Yeah.
And the guy. So this is the semifinals
Yeah.
of the Olympics, whatever that is.
So the guy who was in
He's
7th
so
place
far,
is the one that wins it?
He on like the last lap, and they all were like in the boards, or I don't know.
They're
what it
all
is. They're like
just-
on the wall. Yeah, they're all
leg
disqualified.
bone is sticking out
Yeah,
of their
yeah.
knee and shit.
He went around and he won because he was so far behind. That happened in the semis, and then it happened again in the finals, and the dude medaled for like
Shout
same
out
thing.
to that
Exact
guy.
same thing happened. He was so far behind. Like
That was his technique. He was
I
the
know.
old tortoise in the
just
hair. there.
sort of waiting for everyone else.
But yeah,
to take
so I
themselves
tortoised
out.
in the hair it through fucking the semifinals,
Yeah.
and I have to believe that that's why I was there, because I looked at. I mean, I did have a good set in the semifinals.
You did.
I definitely did, but it was like when you looked at the finals lineup, you saw a whole bunch of names that looked like they should be there, and also me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I saw, and so there was definitely like a lot of discomfort for me where I was there. I was like, real
But it wasn't-
imposter syndrome.
It wasn't so. It was like the. Here's from my perspective
Yeah.
as somebody who was in the audience.
Sure.
I understand that you moved on, but it was still just like it wasn't a clear. It wasn't like a clear. What is Nick doing there? Moment. Like you had a good set, and
Yeah.
so did a whole bunch of other people. I remember when we were sitting back there, I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Well, I
I-
wasn't in the room for Maricha's set, but I could hear it through the doors.
She did
and
great,
I
too.
wouldn't have been surprised if she did.
And I'm sure it was like I'm sure everyone. A lot of times it's like it's very close.
it had
Because
to
you
be.
only see the results, you don't see the fact that it's like a tiny,
Yeah.
or even if we to make another Olympics analogy,
Yeah.
tenths of a point.
Well, it's two things. One, it's like I felt that way watching the final too, because the final I was like, I am so glad I don't have to judge.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
best
thought too.
set
I
of
was
this.
like,
I was
I
like-
have no idea.
These are all super good, but when you're in that field, even when you're like you're pretty sure you're not in that contention, you bring it anyway because you never know
Yeah,
what's going to happen.
someone can
And
go
you're-
over time.
And it's, because in the prelim of the contest, for those who don't know, it's like a battle of the bands thing where it's like you pump the crowd full of your people and they give you.
Yeah,
They
in the
give you
first
things.
round.
Yeah,
But
the
when it's-
first round, but then the semifinals and
It's
the
like-
finals are
It's
professionally
it's
judged.
judges and you don't know what they're thinking. Mm-hmm. They may have their own.
And sometimes their own
Yeah.
preconceived
Yeah.
whatevers. They could just be like, that hair was amazing. That's why I'm giving it to him.
That's what got me there.
That's
It's the
probably what it is.
moneymaker,
I think
baby.
it was the moneymaker hair. It was
Yeah.
like, good thing you did that hair.
I know.
Nick does this his pacing / prowling on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like,
They could have been like, oh, he holds that mic nice. I don't know.
I didn't wiggle it around
Sometimes-
this much, which
sometimes you
I
like-
learned from the first tape, my prelim tape. I was flopping the mic around too much, and I was like, okay, I gotta tone it down on that a little bit, you know. And so I just kind of, I still hold it like this, but I was really working on like, okay, don't play with the mic so much. It was distracting to me watching the tape. This is why I like getting
I
a
used to
tape.
shake the mic, and I never noticed it until like I got a tape. I got
Mm-hmm.
a tape, and then I was like, oh my god, and then I couldn't. And then, so now whenever I do it, I see it, and I stop. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
So that was something that I did learn from watching my tape from
Yeah.
the prelim. I was like, okay, little too much of
just
that.
like always be getting better.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It didn't feel. It didn't feel like it was. It wasn't. Okay. So I remember that I sort of regret this story I'm about to tell.
No, tell it.
When I was in high school, my friends and I, we were all on the snowboard team, and we would go to contests. And my one of my friends was not very good at snowboarding.
Yeah.
But he was in the contest, and you'll see why I'm not the hero of this story. Is what I'm gonna say. My friend and I were really good, and the two of us we did like flips and stuff.
Yeah.
And my friend, who was not good, just went off the jump and kind of landed and didn't make the whole gap, like knuckled it.
Oh, that hurts.
But rode away from it.
Yeah.
And just I remember the tricks. I did frontside rodeo 7 off, and I made the landing, real smooth, like. And then this local guy, after they said we're not allowed to do inverts, just went and did a straight backflip.
Cool.
Just a straight up, a laid out backflip. He won
for doing the backflip.
Yep.
Even though he wasn't.
He did the backflip in the first round, backflip in the second round. Most of my friends, not that one, but we could all do backflips. But they told us no inverts. Mm-hmm. So I did a rodeo, but I didn't get inverted technically. I don't know what happened. I didn't make the finals. My friend, I'm not going to say his name, he made the finals. And we were all like...
Going off the jump?
He went off the jump.
Yeah.
I don't even think he landed his trick. I don't know how he made the finals. It didn't make any sense. So then in the finals, where we all had to wait and watch, we had all done like legitimate flip, like tricks, like big spins, and landed them. Like it didn't make any sense that I wasn't even in the finals. My friend goes, and this time he does a grab, and he went a little faster, and I can't remember if he landed or not, but I'm pretty sure he totally wrecked.
Okay.
And then we were like, that was weird. And then we're listening to the like things at the end, and he got second after the guy that did the backflip, the straight backflip.
Up for a third time. He just continually did the straight backflip.
The straight backflip, nothing else. Which is definitely an invert. That's like the one invert that they're talking about. It's so clear.
Well, I was drawing a parallel with myself to this story until the end because I didn't bomb.
No, it's like basically my friend bombed 3 times.
Your friend did mediocre. It sounds like he bombed at the end because he crashed.
Yeah,
that's bombing.
Yeah, he crashed, and then
when you crash in the snowboarding contest, that's a bomb.
This was at Lookout Pass.
Lookout Pass. Oh, okay.
Look out!
Look out. Yeah. It was icy too. It's always icy there. Anyway, we had a 6-hour drive back to Whitefish from there.
No.
And I would not stop
complaining. Have felt like 6.
I would not stop complaining and telling him about how undeserved it was that he got that.
You're mean.
I would not shut up about it. And I regret it now. That was not the right thing to do, but I was very upset.
Yeah.
I was very upset as a teenage boy.
There's a chance that he knew he didn't belong in those finals.
Oh, he definitely knew he did not belong. But at the same time, I should have been like, oh, yeah, he's a person with feelings. And I should be maybe a little bit, not 6 hours of just ranting into his face. Like you're terrible.
Oh, that's mean as shit, but you were a kid, so what are you going to do?
I mean, we let him hang out with us, so, you know.
That's so you worse. Actually don't feel bad about it at all. You still are fully superior to this kid in your mind. You're just we threw him a bone and let him be in the same air as us.
I'm
fucking
joking.
Snowboard crashing loser.
Feel bad. I do feel bad for doing that. Like, because I legit thought about it later. I was like, oh my God, I did not stop talking about that the whole trip.
Oh man, isn't that the worst? You're just like, I was a really terrible person at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but you know.
But you were a kid. You know.
I was a teenager.
15, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do?
And I was upset. So,
fair
anyway, we should probably talk about the sneakers.
We could. What are these?
These are the my first Jordan 1 highs.
Yep.
Unless these are these highs?
They're not the Jordan 1 high.
They're not the Jordan 1. They're slightly higher. The Shadow 2.0 got these off. Took a W on the Sneakers app for these ones. These ones was this the one that was weird where like you got a lottery and I got to just buy them?
I don't remember.
Because one of them was that.
There's a chance that I never even went for these.
Really?
I don't know, when did these come out? Because there were a couple months where I went for every goddamn thing on that app, and then since then I really have opened it like
Can you
4 times.
It should be on there, David. I don't know. It wasn't loading. Maybe try it.
These
searching
are
it
clean
again.
as hell, though. I like these.
They are.
Is this the ones right here?
Try searching for it again because that page isn't loading.
These are a great stage shoe. Dude.
They are. I've worn them on stage, and that's actually a loose. I wore them at the mic in front of the carousel in Salem.
Okay.
That was happening during the end of the pandemic stuff.
Yeah, Mike is a mic.
yeah.
The shadow. Oh, buddy. I like these. I like the. I can't remember if I did a lace swap on them. I was hoping that it would show. I did put some. I tried a few different laces in these.
Yeah.
They came with a black lace as well.
I do think a black lace would look pretty cool, but I like that gray lace. I think
I put the gray lace into them though.
Yeah, I think the gray
pretty
lace
sure.
looks great, dude. I like the way these shoes look a lot. I'm a big fan of this look. Super clean.
Because I put a red lace in them.
Okay, that would be a little much.
I think I sent it in a text message and to some other people. And
I
they were
probably was like, "That's sick."
like
but
no,
like, I didn't
no.
mean
You
it.
said it like
Or did
everyone
I
said
say
it
it
was
was
dumb,
too
and
much?
so I took it out. I did one of them, but
Yeah, no, I like this setup here.
yeah.
So what are you had some thoughts on the Jordan 1 high because you came from the Jordan 1 mid.
I like the mid better, and it just I didn't. I mean, if you can see, I only lace them to here.
Yeah.
Because when they're laced up here, it just feels like I'm wearing like a combat boot or something. And I don't really care too much for that. And what I don't like about them is like this part. It's actually not so bad in these because it's like a softer. But this right here just digs into my
Back
Achilles
of your leg. Yeah.
all day. And I do not care for that.
I feel like that'll break in pretty fast.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just foam and fabric.
I suppose. And it's just like they're a little harder to get into. And
They
out
are
of.
kind of harder to get into for sure.
And those were my thoughts where I was just like, you know what? I am not like if there's a colorway that I really like, but I like the silhouette. I like a lot. And I'm curious what they're worth now, even though apparently our internet isn't working great.
It was like this
Was it?
last time. It's something about StockX. It's not loading the photos.
Try a different browser. I think there's a Chrome browser as well, but it won't be logged into my thing, my account. So you'll have some limitations on the website. But yeah, this is sort of like this suede, which I thought it was all like tumbled leather. This is sort of more of like
a nubuck.
almost like a nubuck on there.
Yeah. No, I like that. It is going to pick up dirt. You can tell it picks up little
It already
smudges and
has
stuff
like, just
real
from,
fast.
just from like touching the sides.
Yeah, like from driving.
Yeah. So like I was wearing these. Did I tell this on the podcast? Probably.
Maybe. Who knows?
I
Tell it
was
again.
like, well, I was wearing these specific shoes, and all I did was take my dog for a walk in a park that's all sidewalks.
Uh-huh.
So all I did was get in my car, drive, walk, and then get back. And then I got home, and I was like, they were all scuffed up, and I was like, what is happening? All I did, I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like driving the next day, and I was like, oh, it's my WeatherTech formats.
I've had that. I've definitely also
on my feet.
I had it more when I had the Subaru, which was a stick shift, where I would be go in a shift, or like I'd be on the brake and then put in the clutch, and I would scuff one shoe off the other shoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the truck, it's an automatic, and it's just kind of got a lot more room to put my left foot kind of out there and.
Yeah, but I was
the back
when I scuffed these up really bad, and I could not for the life of me figure it out. And then the next day I was
Toss me another latte.
all right. And then I am curious. So I paid what was it? $190 for these?
$170, I think, is what
$170?
the one highs usually cost.
David, you can be in the shot. That's okay. I like how you never took your headphones off though, because you're a professional.
Yeah.
I like the challenge.
Producer
Yeah.
extraordinaire.
All right, David. So, how much did they retail for? $170. So that's what I paid for them, and right now they're going for
$240-ish.
on the top.
In the
It
size
should be-
10?
Yeah, go to the top.
Yeah, they're size 10.
Oh, it's size 10. $235 is what you could get them for. So,
Yeah. That's, I mean,
I
they've
wouldn't
been
pay
dropping
that.
so many Jordan 1s that it's kind of, none of them are, they're back to being like not that valuable, but.
So yes, they do come
sick.
with the black lace in.
Okay.
And I swapped it for the gray lace just to be slightly different.
I like that choice. I like that choice.
I thought it really just made it just popped more.
Yeah.
Is why I did that. And it just, I don't know, it makes the shoe kind of pop. I'm just finding that like when it's like black on black on black, you know, it's a little much. Whereas like, so these, I might put the black lace in and that would be pretty sick. I think it would make it contrast nice with a black lace.
Yeah. Yep. No, that
it.
would be cool.
Sort of like, I've been enjoying doing kind of a contrast.
Yeah, playing with the laces is fun.
Yeah, as opposed to just like straight up. Because like when it's the same color lace as the shoe, it's a little, I mean, this one's okay with the black lace. I almost just did one of each because I thought that would be fun. Something that I saw a lot of sneakers.
Oh yeah, what was the
in
hottest heat that you saw down in Vegas?
Okay, I saw a lot of this one sneaker. I don't know if it's worth anything. I almost want David to just look it up for us. It's the gold Air Max 90. I saw so many of them, and I was really curious.
That one?
Yep.
Metallic
Yep.
gold.
Yep. That one.
That's obnoxious as
it was
shit.
but that's like something you'd see in Vegas, right? Like
Ooh.
It is a Vegas shoe if I ever saw one.
74. I knew it. I was like, I'm
You knew
pretty
it was a
sure
worthless shoe.
that nobody, because I'm
That
pretty
is
sure I
trash.
saw this at available. Like some guy asked if I wanted to try them on at a Foot Locker, and that's how you know they're going to be like a total rock.
Nah, it's garbage. I don't like it
The metallic,
They're pretty affordable.
they are.
for a reason. Those are trash.
So I did. I weirdly just felt
So
like I saw a
those
lot
just
of those.
well, I feel like you wouldn't miss them.
Yeah, I did
It's
see.
like the sun will blind you.
I saw a couple of those ones, those like Jordans, these that are like split down the middle. It's like the red.
Oh,
and
they're
the-
red and blue, like the royal / bread
maybe
or whatever.
Yeah. So like from one side it looks like they're wearing one sneaker and from the other.
Yeah.
But one of the funniest things I saw is I totally saw someone wearing, I think they were the El Toro Bravos that I have, but they had left the StockX.
Oh, they left the stupid StockX thing?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I wanted your thoughts. I was like, oh my god.
What are you doing?
Cuz
Okay, like I think if you have a pair of off-whites
yeah.
but you're wearing them, take the zip tie off.
Okay.
StockX tag is the next level of that. Like it's like a guy saw someone wearing it with the zip tie, wearing an off-white with the zip tie, and then bought not off-whites,
Well,
but was like, oh, I need some bullshit hanging off of my shoe, making it less
Exactly.
useful so that people think I'm into shoes.
like
Like, I guarantee it's the only pair of hype shoes he has.
okay, cuz I really
He
wanted your
just
thoughts.
bought a pair of hype shoes. Those shoes from StockX, and
So-
he's trying to look like he knows things.
I feel like I'm almost embarrassed if I have that on there, like because that means I did not pay.
First of all, yeah, you didn't pay.
You paid resale
You paid
for it.
resale. You're just admitting that.
Let's see how much
Right
these
away.
were worth right now too.
Was it this?
No, it
What
was
was-
the El Toro Bravos.
Oh,
the
the
ones I
Toro-
have.
okay, yeah,
the
yeah,
fives, not the fours.
Yeah.
The
Who the hell is? Who's making
Bravo
a
5. Try that.
Toro
Toro Bravo 5. I remember the name is different on
Raging
stock.
Bull?
Oh, maybe it's Raging Bull. But the box says Toro Bravo.
There it is.
Yeah, those. He was wearing those with the 170. They're like,
In a size
Oh,
4.
yeah.
Okay,
oh,
220. So
220.
these have gained $20 in value.
Yeah.
They're not making a lot of fakes of those, bro. We're not sitting there like,
Yeah,
I bet
wonder
your
if
$200 shoes are fake.
Yeah, I wonder if you're.
Oh my god, bro!
Well, like
you bought
30
fakes
bucks
of
above retail.
Plus,
Yeah.
you paid shipping, so you're
Those
just kind
were
of an idiot. I guess.
almost a general release, dude. That's definitely what people get fakes of. Wow.
It
Yeah.
wasn't even.
No, what are you doing?
I mean, I saw the classics. I saw, you know,
Never wear a StockX
I saw.
tag.
This is gonna sound. I saw an older Asian woman
Uh-huh.
wearing Yeezys,
Okay.
They're
and I
comfy.
was like, the Yeezys are the Gucci purse
No, Yeezys.
for an Asian woman.
No, Yeezys
Like,
are
that
really
makes sense.
popular.
She just
Like,
looked. She
They're
just
really
looked a lot-
popular in Asia.
She didn't look like a
And,
sneakerhead.
Yeah.
It definitely. She was.
Her kid
but she was
definitely
like.
bought her Yeezys.
This was in the airport, and she had like Gucci or no, Louis everything
Oh, okay. So she might have bought those.
purse.
She's probably into fashion.
Yeah.
That's
Probably,
dope.
does Kim Kardashian, does Kim K wear the does she wear the Yeezys?
Not anymore. They got a divorce. But
They
up
got a
until they
divorce.
did,
Yeah, I'm
She did.
sure.
she was
Oh,
Yeezy'd
so that
out.
would make sense.
that
yeah.
would be yeah.
Okay.
She's in on the Kim Ye
'Cause I-
drip.
That was probably the oldest person I've ever seen wearing Yeezys.
I bought my dad a pair of Yeezys, so he wears them every now and then, and it makes me laugh. 100% worth
Which
the
ones
money.
did you get? You got.
I got him the Inertia, the 700 V1 Inertia. It was actually a pretty good. Look it up.
Oh, I got another one.
Like
that I
I've
did
sent
see.
it to him recently and just been like, Dad, don't fuck those up.
Oh,
yeah, those.
Nice.
They're a great colorway. I got him for him. In a,
$400 sneaks.
I got him
Ooh,
for him in a size
buddy.
9. See what they're worth now.
Oh, they're
No, 9, size 9. Change it. Is it worth?
So I know.
$425.
More.
I paid $300. I got him retail. $425
Yeah,
now.
they're going up in value.
I know.
Dang.
I've said
Well,
that to
'cause
my dad a
that's-
couple times. I was like, Dad, look at these appreciating assets that I purchased for you. And he's
They're
just
worth
like,
this.
"Ah." He keeps calling them. He can't, for whatever, he refuses to remember that they're called Yeezys. He always calls them, the Yazzies?
The
He just
Yazzies.
is always making
Love
up
it.
something that he knows they're called
But
Yeezys.
see, here's the thing. Like, I would probably see your dad, and he'd be wearing that. I did see a lot of exactly what you would expect wearing Monarchs because I was talking about Monarchs.
Yeah.
And Tommy was like, "Ooh, maybe I should get some Monarchs," and I was like, "You definitely should."
Yes.
And then I kept pointing them out to people, and they were all the guy, whatever you're picturing, like stretched out
Phone on a holster.
t-shirt. Yep. Like with a t-shirt tucked into
Yeah,
it.
baby. They were comfy. We went to the Nike store the other day.
Yeah, we did.
I tried on a pair of Monarchs, and I didn't buy them, but
No.
cozy.
Do you
I
think
will
they're?
say.
I should have tried them on because I got those Delta V, the Delta variants.
The Delta variant, yeah. You
I
got,
got the Delta variant
Jordan
sneakers.
Delta variant.
See, you think at the Monarchs is you just got to get a different colorway.
Well, that was the one he tried on, the blue,
No,
right?
It's the shape from the top.
Ooh, and that's the E wide. Dang. I might need to get
This is
Four
like an
E.
appetizer.
That's a 4E, dude.
dude.
Last
that thing's
sale
damn near-
$36.
Heck yeah! I should throw a
We
bid
should just
on
get
that.
some studio Monarchs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely should get.
We
some,
should.
I would
Some like
probably wear
comfy
those.
producer shoes.
Yeah, for whoever's producing, we'll get like a 14. So anyone can just, so they're extra.
They're just as cozy as it gets.
Get them in an extra.
Oh
big
yeah.
size.
No, they were fucking comfy.
Yeah.
They were definitely comfy. Did not buy them. I looked in the mirror and
How
I
much
was like,
were they at the Nike store?
well,
what are these
they're
retail
like
for?
200 and some bucks
What?
retail. Yeah.
Going for okay, cool.
So they
You're
would have been
definitely
like
not getting a
100
fake.
and some bucks at the Nike store.
Yeah.
No, I ended up buying those Blazer Low
Mhm.
SB that were like $40.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
yeah, yeah.
great. They still are great.
Yeah, those will be
Black
sweet.
and white. Simple.
Just like a classic
yeah, real classy, real
thing to wear.
real basic. Nothing
Janowskis?
nothing
Are they?
loud. Yeah. I think they say GT or JT.
Oh no, you got the Grant Taylors,
GT. Yeah,
not the
Grant
Janowskis.
Taylor.
Sorry. I know it was a
We'll
there
do
was a J
We'll get him on here
sound
sooner or
in
later.
there.
Yeah, GJ. like they're-
GJ, you just
they
whatever.
make the same sound sometimes.
I'm glad you caught that. Okay, so the other hilarious thing that I saw
Yeah.
in the airport was I saw this dude wearing the foam runners.
'Kay.
Like with his sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like
Like the way they're supposed
neck
to be
pillow. Yeah, exactly. Like he was flying.
Yeah.
But they were the like bone or something. I don't know what they were.
But
they
they were
were
the Yeezy foam
so
runner.
dirty and they looked so gross. They just looked nasty.
They just look like garbage.
I was just like, oh, I would be so bummed. That was what I was like, you
man,
wear those inside only. Like,
yeah.
Like even inside,
So
they're going to get dirty.
The foam on those must just absorb dirt.
That's what it looked like. It was like
Wow.
my guess. So that was when my thought was like, I bet you it's like the foam from the Boost. Because that's like, you know how nasty it is on your Ultra Boost.
Yeah, Ultra
on the
Boost
side?
get gross.
Imagine your whole shoe looking like that. I was like, is that a new colorway? No, it's just gross.
Something about that is so funny to me because those things resell for like $400.
I know.
For basically a Croc, and then it just gets
a Croc that
filthy.
absorbs dirt.
That's funny to me.
You're
dumb enough to spend $400 and some bucks.
Well,
on
the ones
Crocs.
I went
That's
for.
how it happens. That's how
black.
it goes.
I went for the black ones.
Well,
So
I
was
would
like-
buy them for retail.
And
For
then there's
retail,
those
they're like
other weird
$75
ones.
or $80.
So what was that whole Yeezy Day thing? I just completely missed it.
I went for they do it every year. They just drop a whole bunch of, or maybe not every year. They did it a couple years ago.
Okay.
This isn't the first time that I've observed it.
All right.
But yeah, they'll just like for each hour of the day, they just do a new Yeezy drop
Yeah.
where they just retro a whole bunch of old Yeezys and drop a limited number.
Gotcha.
So they'll like drop a few more Zebras, Wave
Gotcha.
Runners, all these like styles that everybody wants. They just like burn through some inventory. Or
You know what you know how they do like SB drops at like skate shops?
Yeah.
I want Yeezy to do a bunch of drops of his sneakers at different churches.
That would be awesome.
So people are like rushing all these
I would
churches.
be at church. I would show up on Sunday. I'd be like, oh, yeah, the Bible, you know?
You
Like-
walk in, people are like, oh, he's just here for
It's
the
just
shoes,
another
isn't he?
hype beast. It'd be exactly the people that show up for SB drops that don't skate.
Exactly. And they'd be like, recite this Bible verse. And then you had to they'd have to quiz you on the Bible and you had to get it right to be able to buy one.
They'd be like,
David.
the shoes are all gone. Nick's like, fuck. And then they'd kick him out for bad language.
For taking the Lord's name in vain.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys. I was
gonna
fucking
pray.
early.
We're going to pray over you real quick before we kick you out.
Oh, that'd be awesome. All right, if they do that, David, you want to come Yeezy shopping?
Fine, yeah.
What's some yeah, I guess. We'll
No,
see.
that would be fun to witness.
Yeah.
That'd be an experience.
Like what's some other
you'd probably
places
get a
that
bit.
they could
You could
that they
make
could
fun
sell?
of us idiots.
They could like drop sneakers at that would just be obscene, like a grocery store, just like chain, like a like Freddy's. If they just like
David's Bridal.
David's Bridal.
Oh yeah.
Or
What about like a hair salon?
Yeah.
Hair salons would be
Or like what if
They'd
they
be
ran
annoyed.
what if like is Payless even still a thing?
I don't know.
What if like a shitty shoe place like that?
Yeah,
Like a
I like
super
that
cheap-
idea. Like a
Like they just give them some
like
wild
famous
exclusive.
famous footwear or whatever.
Yeah.
Like one of those chains that everybody just laughs at.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like all they sell is the low end stuff.
and then just like have a drop, like a shock drop there.
A shock drop of like
where people are
the
losing
hypest
their
shit
mind.
of the year.
Yeah. If I was like Virgil, I would do wild stuff like that. I'd be like, all right, I want you to give them to these
Dude,
accounts.
We
Oh,
gotta
my
beep
God.
this out of the podcast.
That would be
and just do it
so
ourselves.
Like,
Make millions and millions,
just
buckets of money
I have a challenge for you
Ooh.
two.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the two of
You
us.
got to find a wearable, like I would cop that pair of sneakers under $100.
and not
Oh.
from like a employee.
Like a StockX.
Oh, on StockX?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
under $100.
Under $100.
Like just off the top of my dome right now.
Well, I would say like maybe you could pull it up. Well, I guess people can't see the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But-
there's definitely a lot of New Balance on there that I would wear all day long that are less
Yeah.
than $100.
Yeah.
Um.
Cause I was just thinking like those Air Monarchs
Like
are
those
so cheap. Like I'm thinking like budget.
budget
like-
heat. Well,
Like you could pull your
Blazers.
pocket money and buy these.
Those
Most-
Nike Blazers that I just bought, even if I bought those full retail, they'd
Yeah.
have been $80. The Blazer Low.
SB. Is it?
Yeah, mine was a SB.
I don't know, dude. I think all SBs have just exploded. The Grant Taylor ones.
Yeah, that's the one, the fourth one down, that black and white one. That's the one I just bought.
I just look like skate
Yeah,
shoes.
$64.
There you go.
Those are dope. With some hot heat.
I'm sweating. I can't wear my glasses today. Yeah. What? Search for the Delta, the Jordan Delta 2s. Oops.
Yeah, that's the one you got.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
the one I got. It's funny. I was trying to find other.
$95.
So I'd probably get another color of those.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. You said they're like the comfiest
They're
Jordans.
hands
of all time.
down most comfortable Jordans I've ever worn. The only thing I don't like about them is like I walked through a little bit of construction and the
They
bottoms are like
absorb
black
dirt.
now because they're like that ice sole just. And I looked at all the other colorways. It was funny. I was like online looking at other. I was like, maybe I'd get another color of these. And I was like, I kind of like this one. And then I realized it was just a poorly color corrected picture of those, the exact ones that I got. So I was like, okay, well, I got my favorite colorway because all the other ones are too pastel. I'm not much of a pastels guy.
Yeah, I don't like those pastel color ones either. Like that just tan. It's kind of weird looking.
But they've got like some weird extra things on them. I don't know, but after wearing them, they're so comfortable. I might get all the colors of them. Oh, those ones are going for more. But like, I kind of like those.
Gray ice. Interesting.
I
like those. That teal, that's kind of cool.
That is really cool. It's almost like leopardy.
Ooh, look at that blue and green one below there. That one's cool.
Is that the Delta? I'm not wearing my glasses.
The
so.
Delta Grind Blue.
Grind
85.
blue.
There you
That's
go.
pretty cool.
They're weird because
Yeah,
like people.
so there's some cheap heat
there is
out
like no hype on these.
No.
there. No, but they're pretty
Nobody
cool.
cares.
They're pretty cool looking shoes though.
Yeah, I like them. Not very many people compliment them as much as like anytime I wear a retro.
Yeah.
As a naive person, I would see these and be like, oh, those aren't Nikes because it doesn't have a giant swoosh on the side of it.
It says Jordan in like fun, almost like written by a
Yeah.
child letters.
Yeah.
Those remind me of those Giannis sneakers. He's got like letters all over them.
Yeah. So I guess I'd probably choose another pair of those, another color of those, because I like those ones. Those the women's though. Yeah.
Oh, is it W women?
Yeah.
That was wide.
I wish it was wide, but it's women.
Oh. Well, doesn't it?
Well, you
doesn't
could
matter.
just get a women's.
You just got to
like-
make sure you get the
11
size
and a
2
half.
more than.
Or size up and a half or whatever.
Yeah, 11 and a half, I think is.
Because you have
what a 10 is.
those ones are
The silver toe.
silver.
I've
are
got
they
them in
highs?
11 and a half. Yeah, they're the Jordan 1 high. I
Yeah.
still haven't worn those. I still haven't decided if I want to sell them. They're
'Cause
only worth like $200. They're not worth much.
What do you have highs? You just have the shattered backboards.
I have the shattered backboards. I have the A Star Is Born, and then I have those. So I've got 3 pairs.
That's right.
I don't have any mids or lows of the one.
Yeah, I like the mids more. I really messed up my Royals though. I took them hiking.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
It was just dust. They're just dusty. They're just really dusty.
You could probably clean those.
I wiped them
Get
off.
a sponge.
Yeah, I got to put a little
Yeah.
bit more time in them. Yeah, those came out. I saw a bunch of stuff that
I'm
like
not mad
just
at
came
those.
out. Oh, those are on the. Those are still on the Nike website.
Oh, okay.
You can. Well,
There's a lot
you
of
could
good-
this weekend or last weekend.
There are a lot of good colorways of the mids. I feel like with the mids, they have amazing color combos,
Mm-hmm.
and they always put the color blocking is always just a smidge off for me.
for
I
the,
feel
the
like-
mids.
Yeah, like that one, I don't love the color blocking.
Oh, this is a cleat.
That's the cleat.
Yeah, that's its own
I
thing.
did get. Did you? Oh, you haven't been home, have you? Have you seen?
I
the
saw
new
your
ones?
Insta.
Oh yeah. I insted it.
Yeah, you got the golf shoes.
The golf ones. They fit. They feel exactly like my 5s. They fit just like the 5s.
Yeah, you see, they nailed the color blocking on that mid, and it's worth $300.
So, What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say most of the mids, the color blocking is just a smidge off.
But see,
and I feel
like
it ruins it.
I don't like the shattered backboard. I like the color blocking better on the high than the mid. The mid, I didn't like whatever they did.
Yeah. No, I think you're making the same point I'm making,
But
which is on
I
the
like-
mid. They did the color blocking wrong, even though
Right.
they had the same color palette. They put the colors in the wrong spot,
Yeah.
so it looked derpy.
Is GS supposed to mean kids?
Yes.
Yeah, it means grade school.
Ah.
Yeah,
I was
they
trying
get
to
you
say
on
that
that.
together.
Oh yeah,
We're close.
because we're professionals.
Yeah.
It's because this is 100% scripted.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
that was in
No,
the
we
script.
put a ton of effort into
I
this.
liked that part.
Yeah.
Especially
Good
the scripted
Yeah, we brought
fake
that-
start.
When
that
the
we forgot to
writers brought
record.
that to us,
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
like,
Like,
"This,
No.
this is what we pay you guys for.
Yeah.
This is the kind of work we're looking for."
This is a spicy
Yeah,
meatball.
this will be reflected in your bonus, sir. That's what we told him.
So I'm hyped to have this in my arsenal.
Yeah.
This one.
No,
And I like the color blocking on it. Speaking of,
I'm a big fan of that one, partly because they really nailed the color blocking.
it doesn't. I don't know. It kind of doesn't have a lot of flex to it, but it kind of does. If you know, then you know.
It's
and now you know.
It's a Jordan 1. It's a Jordan 1 high, so it just comes with being
Yeah.
that recognizable silhouette.
I saw a ton of Jordans like
And
highs.
it's just so clean
yeah.
and simple. It's like elegant in its simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that makes that a really nice shoe to have.
So random thing. I went to Vegas. I brought a big bag with the intention of maybe buying sneakers.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized that I had just bought the Deltas, a pair of golf sneakers, and then I got the other pair of golf sneakers. So I have 2 golf sneakers and another, and I was like, you know what? Let's not even go to the store. Like, let's just not even go to the store.
I love that both you and I have been like, you know what, dude? I don't
Let's
even
cool it.
we're gotta cool it, dude. I barely even care about sneakers anymore, bro. Like, I don't even. We both bought. I bought 2 pairs in the last month. Well, I bought 2 pairs of shoes.
It's
in
like
the past
every
month.
time we say that.
Every time we say that, we're gonna buy
I feel
shoes.
like the last time I said that was when I bought the 2 pairs of mids, and then we went to the Adidas store and I bought 2 more.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta just be like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a lot of sneakers
I
next
don't know.
month.
Do the Burt Kreischer flip flops count as sneakers?
I gotta get some flip flops.
They're dope. They are, by the way,
Some cool flip flops.
quite excellent. They're very soft and cushy. And
Okay.
nice. Burt
Yeah, we gotta
Kreischer
do a flip flop
hit it
episode.
out of the park.
Oh, we gotta do. Yeah, I gotta get some too.
Yeah,
So we'll
we
go
got to do the flop
shop
episode.
and the flop
Flip-flopping.
show,
Flop show, baby.
or a flop series, a series.
Could
of
be a
flops.
series if you guys want to get a lot of different. We all got to get different brands.
I
maybe.
have some Vans ones, but they're
'Kay.
pretty worn out because I actually
I've
have
got-
used them
I've
a lot.
got
They're slides.
The
though.
Burt Kreischers are free waters, and then my other pair are Olukai. So I got a couple of the top brands knocked out there for you.
Okay.
I've got like Walmart from 7 years ago.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Reef.
I haven't
Reef
been
are
to
fucking
Walmart in a
nice.
while.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you've ever had Reef.
Shoe shopping at Walmart is
did.
wild.
I had
If
a pair
I-
of Reef that were pretty fire.
If I dug, I bet if I went back to my parents' house
got a
and
pair
like
of
looked,
Reefs.
I got a couple pair of Reefs from back in the day.
Yeah, Reefs are dope.
Because I worked at a snowboard shop that we
Tiva?
sold them.
Tiva does some good flip flops.
I just can't go there. I don't know.
I had
Tiva
I had a
or
pair of Tivas back in the day.
Keen. Are those
Keens,
flip-flops?
Keen is mostly known for those things that are like a ugly athletic shoe that they cut holes in.
Mm-hmm.
Those are horrible. They probably are good, but they look bad.
They're Portland based.
Yeah,
Well, I guess a lot of shoe companies are. That's-
Yeah, they are.
That's
I
not
do have steel toes from Keen. That's the only Keens I own are my steel toes that I wear at work.
Yeah, I just have my one pair of slides. But I looked at all those Air Max slides when we were at the Nike store. but I
Yeah,
didn't
they
like
had-
any of the
it was
colorways,
like the
and then
Air
someone
Max
ripped ass
90s.
in the hall in that
Oh,
aisle.
gross.
So I was like, I'm done with this.
Disgusting.
Some little girl just crop dusted that
Oh,
place, and I
wow.
was like, all right, I'm not buying any of these.
They're,
I'm
What a
smelling it in
monster.
my mask. I had a mask on.
Yeah,
and
we were wearing
everything.
masks. That's a bad situation, dude.
What were we gonna
I've
say?
got another challenge for you.
Another
Yeah.
challenge.
You each got to go into Walmart
Uh-huh.
and pick out a pair of shoes.
Okay.
They,
Well-
they're incredibly inexpensive.
You know my slippers that I wear every day, all the time. Those camo ones.
Uh huh.
Those are from Walmart.
Yeah.
and I have had them for probably 15 years.
Yeah. It's crazy. The shoes, they're all hanging on racks,
Yeah,
like
these
at the
are-
candy section.
They're
right there.
size 9 to 11 is the size.
Yeah, I like that
they
the
come
sizes are like,
in a range.
close enough.
They're like, stop complaining.
It's fucking slippers at Walmart.
I got my river shoes from there.
That's a good idea.
It's a good river shoe
That
store.
is a fun challenge for the pod. We'll
Go,
have to do that. The Walmart.
or buy the cheapest. See who can spend the least amount of money
On something that's kind of dope.
on footwear.
It's got to
We
be.
got to go to a store and we try to find.
It's got to be like. It's got to be a shoestring, but it's got to be like good, like aesthetically, like.
Like you'd wear them.
It's not like you're just like, I got these $2
Flip flops.
It's not just buying
Burner.
garbage from like Goodwill.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
Also,
like
it
you,
has to
you
be
gotta
new.
rock it.
I think it has to be new.
yeah. it has
Yeah,
to
you gotta
be
rock
new.
it, and it's gonna be new. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
something that
we
you'd
can't-
rock.
we can't go
I'm
to Goodwill.
super down.
Okay, I like this challenge too.
I'm super down for this.
shoestring drip.
And we'll do the
Shoestring
episode. I'm into it.
Yeah.
All right, want to wrap this up?
Yeah, we should. So Bjorn,
Yes.
let's say the next time you're in Vegas, you're wearing these shoes.
Mm-hmm. Getting
And
them
you-
all dirty.
You're getting them all dirty, and you walk into the casino and you forgot your mask. And for whatever reason, that's the hill you decide to die on. You get
Okay.
belligerent. And security guards, and you're wearing a hoodie for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So they just really hate you. And so they tackle you, and it's like a tackle out of a cartoon. Your shoes just fly right off.
Mm-hmm. And somebody snags them.
And you go sailing through the air out the saloon doors for some reason
Yep.
on this particular casino.
Yep.
And yeah, those shoes are just sitting there, right there on the floor, like where you were standing. The shoes don't move. Somehow you just sail right out of them.
All right.
Yeah, and somebody
Takes them.
comes and stands right in them and walks
And
away.
walks away. They jump right into them.
They hop
very easily.
They hop right in.
These ones that I was just saying are how difficult they are to get on and off.
Yeah, but you tied them low like that so you could easily get them on, and that was your downfall. Anyhow, insurance hooks you up
For the full.
price. Are you going to get these again, or are you going to get a different pair?
You know what? I'd get these again. I really like these a lot. I was very happy with this one. Just because it's a really wearable, and it goes with like anything.
Yeah.
Because that's like a new thing. I've been trying to match like hats and masks and make my outfit kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
Today apparently I didn't try to do that, but no, I'm kidding.
I mean, camouflage and black goes
Camouflage.
together.
Like
and-
I'm just like some lately I've just been
White
like
shoes,
I'm just
fair.
doing rainbows again. Like, yeah, just like a weird rainbow. That's I knew all my outfits are now. But gray is very easy to match. This is like a clean. This goes with pretty much every one of an outfit that I would wear. It doesn't even matter. I could wear because I got that jersey, the Dame jersey.
yeah.
And I
Do
haven't.
those go well
I'm
with it?
just now realizing that these would be what I will wear with it. Because I was trying to figure out what I'd wear with it, and the 5's just like the red is slightly
Too
different.
much red and a
Well,
little
it's
different
black
red.
and it's like a little different. It's like maybe if I had red Jordans, but then I would just look like Shane Brennan, so I can't do that. I can't just cop his style entirely, like go golfing in it. And
Yeah,
then
that's fair.
just post pictures.
You should cop his style completely and
if
send
I
him
get
the
if I
picture.
get on his show Doe or whatever
Oh,
show,
that-
I'm wearing that.
That's hilarious. That's fucking funny.
You need to.
just not addressing it.
You need to
we gotta
do.
have him back on the podcast. You should wear it for that.
I'll wear it for that. I'll wear like these with my Dame jersey and what is he? I don't know. He wears like tight jeans or something.
Yeah.
You need to do a golf shoot where every hole is a whole different outfit,
Bring 18
different
pairs of
sneaks,
shoes.
different.
Just keep changing.
I guess you could keep the shorts. You know,
just shirt. And
you don't have to be like insane. Thinking that logistically, you can have to take your pants off between every
that's
hole.
a
But
lot
like
more
it-
sneakers I gotta buy.
you have to get a cart.
I got shirts. I got enough shirts to cover that whole trip, but
Yeah.
9
No,
pairs.
we'll-
9 pairs of golf sneakers. No, but I could do just any.
Yeah,
Just 9 pairs
yeah.
of sneakers. Yeah.
Why
It's
am I
like a
thinking it has
photo
to be golf?
shoot.
Yeah.
Every drive.
No, we'll get a cart.
Bjorn's changing his shirt again. Jeez.
You're just out there.
You don't
Yeah,
even have to be
shirts.
you don't even have to be on the course though. You could just go to like Trails End and find a patch of grass and just be like, "All right, next shot."
Next shot. Yeah, film my Instagram like you're like just get a whole week's worth of Instagrams in just one
Dude, I was
afternoon.
getting some pretty consistent hits with that driver the other day.
Oh yeah, with my dad's driver.
Where
Yeah, with David
at Trails
Trails
End?
End.
Yeah, I bombed.
Shout out to Dan
but
Wianco.
then I went and hit some balls there.
I want to go this weekend.
good.
I definitely want to go there to that.
I could be talked into
this
that.
weekend. I would like to do that.
Yeah, I like
And
that mic.
I'd like to hit some more golf balls because it's been 4 days and I'm going through withdrawals apparently.
All right, Bjorn, you want to take us out of this?
All right,
thing?
I'll take us out. Hey, thank you everybody for watching. Make sure and like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. We have an Instagram, and follow us on Apple Podcasts, and then like and subscribe on YouTube. And we have new episodes every Wednesday. Thank you so much.